Alright, I am back. I had really laggy portals. They just kept getting worse, but I've improved a lot since my previous runs. I've actually gotten 3 runs where I haven't actually died at all. Casually set a new world record for the speed gears in the top 25 now. Yeah, I'm actually, again, I'm definitely a lot better than I was before. So we're gonna be doing every dimension because this game only has 30 levels, but it has 7 dimensions. Also, you're gonna see a little bit of broken collision on this. Alright, we're getting kind of laggy, not horrible though. We're gonna have to do a bonus level after this. Can't really look at the comments if anyone comments because for some reason I was having technical difficulties, so if I looked at the comments it would be a really poor experience for you guys. So for some reason this was kinda a popular thing now. Only for like a few YouTubers, but they did it constantly. Definitely not expecting a first place, but a 3rd place would be kinda nice. Because again, I've improved a lot. I don't believe I have no major skips as far as normal dimension goes. So, you know. I'm thinking, actually, if I have the dances. Here, let's see. Where is it? This will save a lot of time. Helicopter T-pose. Alright, so for some reason, some people know that you can walk on the death plane. For some reason, if you use helicopter T-pose, it works really well. It's only allowed for this level, but turn that off so that we don't get disqualified. Anyways, not too long ago, I only got the notification today, but the world record has been beaten. So QWO Stocks, I don't quite know how to pronounce that, has had the world record for like 2 years, I think. Ever since the beginning of it showing up on speedrun.com and not like the old runs of the old update. But it has been beaten by about an entire full second by Red Donuts, like 2nd place holder for 2 years. I guess he went off for 2 years in a coma and then just decided he'll jump right back. Got a personal best by 2 seconds, which is really good if you ask me. If you're in 2nd place, you know, your personal best are probably only like 0.2 of a second. My personal bests are like getting like 3 seconds better as they go on. But I'm in the top 25 according to speedrun.com. Half the runs are just for level 5 because everyone can do levels 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But it is getting really popular. Actually, now that I think about it, I would say only like 20% of the runs are that. We're starting to get a little bit more runs and just not really much of a pattern, just random things. I think we're up to like 2,005, a little over 2,500 now. Like, I'm pretty sure we're in the top 50. And that's because they update, like, not that great. So, we're actually, like, in the top 25, like, barely. But who knows, maybe other games are ahead of us and we're not in the top 25. And that's because of the way that they update it after a long time. So, you know. Who knows if we're in the top 25. I'm just gonna say that I'm not positive that we are. I have like a giant cup of water if I get thirsty, because this might be around somewhere from 2 hours to 2.5 hours. Depending on how bad I do. I don't think 2 hours. 2 hours would be very good. I think it would be world record, actually. Be a little useful if I knew some skips. But I don't. They call it no major skips, but you can literally skip just the entire level. Especially in speed close. Now I have a new world record in speed close. It's like 9:26, I think. For some reason, they say no major skip rules apply. But the thing is, I like skip level, skip about half of level 2. Not inside the particular video, but you can. Skip level 3. Skipped a lot of, yes, basically skip the entire level 3, half of level 4, half of level 5. I've been getting a little bit better at the 16 levels, and by a little bit I mean a little bit this like week. This week I have improved like by 3 seconds, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it was the difference between number 25 and number 20. It's now in the top 20, which is the best I've ever been in. I like recently got my top 25 taken off, so got a new personal best. I also had a good personal best of 16 levels. And I was like, you know what, I'll just admit this. Take that top 25 back. So, for some reason, there's the no major skip category and no skip category. For some reason, this counts as a no skip and not a no major skip. Makes no sense. Anyways, I forgot to say, I changed my person to Doug Dimmadome. I always pronounce that wrong, not Doug Dimmadome, Doug Dimmadome. For some reason, I always pronounce it as Doug Dimmadome and not Doug Dimmadome. Replace the M with an N at the end of his last name. Ooh, okay, that was really close. Alright. I'm not really stressed out because I'm not particularly focusing a bunch. So even though if I do happen to not get any deaths this run, it still might not be a personal best. And if you weren't here, I've actually had 3 deathless runs so far. You know, only one of them can be a personal best, so 14 minutes and 11 seconds is my personal best right now. It might seem really impressive, and it is, because like I'm not particularly amazing at this game before then. To wipe something off of my mouse pad. Not mouse pad, like little thing at the bottom. If you don't have a mouse, you can still like move your mouse pointer. So 14:11 might seem really good, but the new world record is 13:25. It would be nice to see it. That was weird. Weird physics. I've never really went down during that. It was really weird physics. Anyways. So, I'm off by, let's see, 35, 45, 46 seconds. I was really close to the personal best, like, by a lot. Like, I might have been able to get, like, a 13-minute run, which I could only dream of, you know, now. I mean, then, during the beginning of this, like, channel of speedruns. I could only dream of it, and level 28 had broken physics, and went down. It was the worst physics ever. Like, sometimes they have broken physics where if you jump on a slope, it, like, barely boosts you up at all. Kind of like what I just did right now. But sometimes they can be good, and sometimes they can be bad. And that time it killed me by not letting me jump to the other cloud. I didn't get high enough. Like, it doesn't matter if I slow down during the mid-jump. Nope, I just didn't jump high enough. Yeah, but to some of you who might have watched my speedruns a while ago, might be surprised, but if any of you want to go subscribe to Mr. Pringles, it sounds a little funny to say, but it should only have 2 subscribers, but it's basically my speedrun channel where I just do speedruns, no microphone or anything, just to do speedrun.com and stuff. And this one, like, you know, getting crushed by a speeding wall, other stuff, you know, isn't in for speedruns. Even if I do a live stream like right now, if I were to do a live stream of, like, I don't know, just a personal best, if I actually got a personal best, I would just, like, kind of mute the microphone and post on my other channel, which is why I say you should look it up if you like the speedrun parts. This is, so far, the longest category in Speedrun 4. I think it's only been ran by like 5 players, but it might be 4. Got a new world record recently. Must suck to verify those things. That was stupid. I've never died on this level except for that garbage run. I'll show you why. What I mean by the broken physics if it happens. These things, hitboxes, are, like, it's weird to say hitboxes, collisions, are really weird. So usually right here, you launch like that high, but it happened again. It just doesn't launch me. I don't care if I slow down. The peak of my jump was simply just not high enough. What? That might have been me, but I highly doubt it. Like, I know what I'm doing. It shouldn't be a very precise jump. Why am I not going as high as I usually do? This is the weirdest thing, of course. Maybe if I just go this route. Nope. That route doesn't work either. So this is so weird. I don't know. Nope. I don't know. I actually don't know why it's broken. This is actually kind of weird. This is really bad. I'm gonna have to like jump all the way from here to make that jump. This is really weird and really bad. Just jump over here. And alright, now you work. My goodness. These are close hitboxes. I'm almost failing most of these jumps. So like there, I launched, right? It should do that every time. I don't know why it doesn't do it every time. And usually I stop here, cool down and stuff. I've had enough runs to where I don't really care. I beat the game every time. I don't really care. This is a garbage run anyways. So yeah, I've gotten really good at that. Now this is same as it's always been. I think I've always been good at this level. Anyways. You also have to beat if you guys weren't here at the beginning. Then you might be like wondering why it says 210 levels. That's because we're gonna be doing all dimensions right here. Get dimension after beating it if you didn't know. We're also gonna, I should have said 211 because we also have to beat what's it called? Oh yeah, the bonus level right there. I don't know why. It's just like a requirement. Like, I might be able to get world record if I tried hard enough. Yeah, and this is first live stream, definitely not world record, but if I actually knew some no major skips, I might have world record now. This is such a long category. I'm gonna try a post on Mr. Pringle's deal thing. I'm getting into Smash Bros. Because I have an emulator. I'm not gonna really get too into it. I just kind of wanna, it's kind of actually pretty fun, the original. Make that. You can't fail on level 1 and 2 and 3 anymore. It's just like not possible. Level 4 sometimes I fail to skip. I just don't ever fail there. Like, the only levels I fail on are all past 16. That's why I'm so good at 16 levels. Someone get some practice in, because you guys didn't know, the first ever tournament for Speedrun 4 is happening. And I was like, oh cool, because I've actually gotten pretty good over time. And then, since then, I've beaten my record by like 6 seconds, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it really is. But my 16 level run is becoming almost as perfect as it can get. Like, I'm gonna literally work on actual perfect. Yeah, I actually failed that. I haven't failed that in a long time. I have not failed that in a very long time. Like a very, very long time. I used to not even try it in my all dimensional runs. Also, found out that the 1 through 5 level on my Mr. Pringle's channel is actually invalid because I forgot about the bonus levels. I didn't honestly read the rules. That was a little weird. Okay. I didn't use the helicopter T-pose as much as I had wanted, but I'm pretty sure that's legal. I'm pretty sure it's just kind of like that level. For some reason it doesn't work consistently 100% of the time. Don't know why. I wonder how hard it is for like my Roblox character to do this, running straight for like, no, not straight. Running for 2 hours and like 2.5 hours with a tuxedo and everything on in the middle of the desert with a giant like cowboy hat. I wonder how tiring that is. Does he not have a heat stroke? I happen to not ever really die in water levels, so I guess my Roblox character hasn't actually drunk or eaten anything in a very long time. I used to pull that skip off consistently. I just haven't done it in so long. I don't know what's gotten like into me, but I haven't done these 2 skips for so long. That's how I can't even just pull them off. I just literally can't pull them off. Anyways, this dimension has had smooth sailings except for level 5 when I died once. So, if you guys didn't know, just better than maybe. That's a little bit of a hard one. You can jump to the other one, like other building. But I'm definitely gonna do that in my 16 level run if I want to make it perfect. But it's a lot harder than the other one in my opinion. Now I got shift lock if anyone didn't notice, but shift lock in my opinion, I'm just used to it. I feel like it's a little easier to speedrun some of the harder to speedrun things. Now this one is the most known one ever. It is the most known. Wasn't a great time, could have been improved on the first one. The reason why I think I'm getting a little bit lag, my dad's watching the draft, you know, the NFL thing. I'm live streaming, you know, people in the house are playing video games because, you know, it's quarantine. What else are we gonna do? This one has a no major skip that I know of. I'm pretty sure it's actually available, like you can do it on all dimensions. But I just can't seem to pull it off too greatly. Next dimension I'm actually gonna try, but I'm not just gonna die because now it's probably faster just to do it this way. But next dimension I might actually try it once. It feels so weird because in the coil runs, oh my goodness, pitch dimension is so useful for coil runs too. So I'm always used to going so fast. So I feel like I'm just like slowed down my game almost. However, there's no way this is gonna be a new record. Because, you know, died on level 5. I almost didn't make that. This is like the level most of my runs end at, but it's fine because I already did the 16 levels right now. Not worried about getting a good all level run. but at the same time I kind of am, because Tournament, they do random levels, like a random amount of levels, not random order. They have like a private VIP server and stuff, but I'm up against one of the greatest, and we have 28 levels. Pretty sure he's like number 5. I don't know if he's number 5. He might be like number 4 or 3, but I think he's number 5. I think he's either number 5 or 4, but I just know he's in the top 5. So, I definitely have a very hard competitor. Oops. I don't know what made me think I could make that very easily. I like never pull that off. I don't know what. Probably the speed coils. Speed coils is annoying slightly because on level 28, you can't actually use a speed coil until like halfway through, because you know those broken physics. Well, even though they weren't broken a while ago, because the clouds are like higher than how high you go while using a speed coil. Because like it takes a while for like, because you go further while you're on the speed coil, so you don't go as high, and you still make this like you still make the same distance, but you just don't go as high because you go to the distance faster. So you don't actually get as high, and so you can only use it like after that part. I have a lot of tricks in there, but I'm gonna do like a level 2 trick, and maybe like a level 11, 20 something, I think 25, yeah, 25 I think. But they all have little tricks. But where was I? I always get like focused in the game and then come back and then I don't know where it was. Oh yeah, talking about speed close. And I'm thinking that I can actually get a run in under 9 minutes. I don't know why that happens. Sometimes it just happens and it's really weird. Last time that's happened was many runs before, but sometimes it just happens. The Roblox guy just like isn't spawned all the way and then just starts glitching out. You have no control on him. The reason why I said this isn't for kids audiences is because what they mean by kids audience is that if you watch my videos, what will show up is on your recommended, it's like nursery rhymes. Like I actually saw a Johnny after watching a few of my things. I actually saw like a Johnny yes pop on me. They're just flooded with nursery rhymes. It's like, dang. What do you think a kid watches? Like, those are what toddlers watch, and, you know, like 5 and 6 year olds, not, you know, kids. Kids these days. Anyways, I haven't had any amazing runs yet, but I have greatly improved. But, link in the description, not right now, but I'll put it in after the live stream. If you guys want to see the channel, because you might look it up, but you might find the wrong one. Description is it is I, the original flavored Pringles, or probably not it is I, but you know. It's just something sounds really funny about talking about my channel called Mr. Pringles that way. It sounds almost awkward to say. Ah! I jumped way too early. That skip is actually more useful than you would expect. It's actually probably harder to use the normal way. Not gonna lie. Like, it's probably easier than the normal way. With, like, the way that the ramps are positioned diagonally. Oh, almost missed that jump again. This is a bad run. So, as you guys may know, this is the worst level. I die many times to it. Not anymore, but I used to. So you can just kind of see my improvement there. I'm still gonna do a little itty bitty skip, because why not? I know there's a no major skip on here, and I could probably pull it off, just not consistently at all. It would just probably be faster to just do the game normally. So that's why I'm not doing it. Anyways, how's everyone doing during quarantine? Again, I can't check the comments though. Oh yeah, no broken physics. Alright. So far so good. I mean, it's really sad because I got a really good run that might have been a 13-minute. Maybe not. Well, now that I think about it, no, it wouldn't be a, no. Now that I think about it, I really don't think it would be 13-minute. I'm thinking 4-minute and 10-second, or 4 minutes, somewhere from 4 minutes, 14 minutes and 6 to 14 minutes and 10. Or if it's 14 minutes and 10, which I'm thinking personally that would be a 14-minute 9. But if it is a 14-minute 10, then yay. Beat my personal best by literally 1 second and I don't rank up at all. However, I did barely edge my way to like 23rd place instead of 24th. I barely got it, so you know. Kind of want to make it a little bit better so that I don't get beaten out. Dang it. It's just a little sad to be like 23rd and then be like, oh, there's only 110 runs. You're not actually amazing. When in reality, I practice days after days after days and hours after hours on it. Because the only people who are able to do level runs are either really good or they just, many people can't do all levels. So either they're really good and can get a good run in, which doesn't really mind me because you gotta practice a lot to get to my level. Like, this is such a simple game that takes you somehow months to master, like, to consistently do without dying. It's so hard. It's like, alright, we're done with 2 dimensions. Let's go to the third one. Again, we have 7. That's why it says 210. Also, it says that will be added very soon. Yeah, it's been a very long time since the moon dimension was added. I'm gonna pay my respects to the people who had the world record and stuff before moon was added. I'm surprised that newbies to Roblox still play this game. I find it to have good 2,000 players, mostly just because it's a speedrun game. And though that you might be like, what? Speedrunning isn't that popular. But it is the most speedrun game of all of Roblox. About the second place would be what's that, Mario 64, Robot 64, which and we're twice as popular as. Like that guy just casually flies off a cliff. Anyways, let's see how long it's been so far. Let's see, where are we? There we are. No. We're getting up to like around 35 minutes. Which honestly, in my opinion, is pretty bad. It's pretty bad for my level now. But, you know, consistency and stuff is the worst thing in this entire game. Because, like the tournament, I'm saying. First ever tournament. I've actually made it to the semifinals. If you guys want to, again, see the other channel, it's called Mr. Pringles. Put a link in the description. After live stream's done, why are we getting war? That was horrible. Alright. Do we just fly into the abyss, or does this actually work? It actually works. Alright, stop this before we get disqualified. I'm pretty sure they won't disqualify me for just, you know, using it and never actually like jumping or anything after it. Dang it. I don't fail that jump. I am just so used to the normal dimension now. Yeah, basically just spam the space bar. Jump at like the lowest part that you possibly can at the first one. And then just spam the space bar. Not spam it. Hold it. Literally just hold it. And it will work. Like, it's just not, you know, nothing is hard in this game anymore, I feel. Like, I don't want Burst to add a dimension or else, you know, this will literally get disqualified a few days after its appearance, and I'll have to live stream all again, but with an 8th dimension. So, at the same time, it's like, I kind of wanted to add some sort of final dimension that's really hard for experienced players. And like, that's kind of what Moon is, but in my opinion, it's not all that hard. It's like an insane one, because Final Destiny, believe it or not, isn't possible. Like, that sounds all lying as if it's like, oh, you just believe you can do anything. No. It's literally impossible. This one jump. You simply can't get enough height. Like, you can't even get close to enough height. It's just not possible. It's hard and all, but, you know, that little jump is literally not possible. The rest of it is hard. You know, it's a very good hard level. But that's why there's no any runs inside Final Destiny, because literally it's not beatable. Last time, like, I had the achievement for beating it. The only reason why is because now the coils don't work on it. You know, that would be kind of cheating. But they used to. Now it just isn't possible. You can still jump on the death plane very easily and consistently. So, you know. Alright. So laggy. But that's a little funky. I think it's just messing with my eyes. Because I think this is literally just nothing has changed at all. It's gotta be one of the first dimensions to add. We're just gonna change it. Like, change the platforms to look like something else to mess with your eyes. Peach Dimension, the only one I can remember is that Peach Dimension is first. That actually looks pretty cool on the walls. That looks really sick. It's like a lighter color than the rest, and it looks really cool. I found something today. I looked up Speedrun 4 as some sort of thumbnail, though it didn't work, none of it. But found something that Verse is working on. He's working on like a Minecraft texture. So I think he might be posting a new dimension. I just can't seem to pull it off. Just a little bit too short. Like, I'm a little short of it. I really need to pull off that little skip. Like, you see the broken physics right there. That was good. That was lucky and it was good. You can also get unlucky and bad. Like on level 28. I was so angry that run was gonna be a new personal best. I actually have like a life split, and one of the categories I have like 5, 8, 16, you know, right? And 30. Because that's the main categories for the game. But I also have a 25 because now they don't fail me as much. But they're definitely like past 16 I may die. But my chances of dying on those levels is much, much higher. It just sucks. I like to go that route. Wow. Why did I say route? I meant route. But basically, I like to go that route because I can get really, like, because usually I have to stop a bit to land on the platform where I want it to, but I don't have to in there. It's hard to focus on the game and talk at the same time. I feel like why I said oh wow is because look at those pyramids. Those pyramids look really weird. But why I said oh wow. Yeah, this does look weird. Reason why I said oh wow before I was rudely interrupted by myself is that let's just do this. I'm pretty sure it's actually a no skip thing, but it's faster to just do the other way. Yeah, that's also considered a no skip, which totally makes sense. Totally. But reason why I said what is that lava? Reason why I said oh wow, oh my goodness, I keep talking, is that I feel like those platforms were a little bit skinnier. Why I take the other route so that I can, you know, just spam the spacebar or hold it down instead of having to, you know, wait a little bit by like freezing in the air like I just did. Those asteroids look weird. I feel like those platforms were a little bit, like a lot skinnier. Definitely surprised me. I just want to see some sort of like remix of this entire game, but harder. Like a dimension, but it's like has the same textures, everything, just harder. The platforms are smaller, skinnier, I don't know, maybe split one platform into two. I used to think these like platforms were so huge. There's like the gaps in between them. Yeah, they're actually one of the smallest ones in levels I've ever seen. I don't know how I failed on this so many times. I remember the first time I ever played this game. I was sitting down. I made it to level 7. And I actually went to McDonald's, so I, you know, paused the game and stuff. Though you can't pause, I mean, like, you know, AFK. Not for 20 minutes, but we went to McDonald's. And I got a McFlurry, and I was eating it, and it made me cold, so I put on a blanket. All I remember is eating McFlurry with a blanket on at level 7, the very first time I was playing. That's literally the only thing I remember about my first time ever playing. How unlucky is it? I have all the little spaces I can go to. I run into a tree. Like, now I'm starting to get a little bit more consistent. This is good practice. But I'm up against one of the legends. Do I, like, what if I get so nervous? Because I get nervous really easily. I got really nervous just doing the 9 levels with the other guy. He died in the most unluckiest way. He, like, died to an easier one of the skips, so he's, like, in the top 10. So I beat him because he died. And it's like about consistency. And so I beat him. I'm going to semifinals. But the thing is, I'm just not sure if I'll get so nervous because I was really nervous just at the start. I got less nervous over time. I assume it'll be like that, but once I like get to like, you know, level 20 something, and get really nervous. Probably not level 20, probably like level 23 maybe? Like a lot of these seem like close, really hard jumps, but I guess I've had so many close calls. And I've never actually died from any close calls. Like any, I was so close to making it. That, whoa. That is funky. I don't like what my eyes are seeing. What is this? What is this? That is just, like, weird. That is really weird. That messes with my eyes. I really don't like that. I forgot about the candy clouds made of Skittles. They're still up there, though. That one wasn't changed. Did you guys see that? For some reason that one was still made of chocolate ice cream and not whatever this is. That is weird. It looks like something that would not be in a game like this. Looks like something that would be in, well, yeah, some sort of high-tech world. But at the same time, it could be like some sort of legendary world. In some sort of Final Fantasy or something. Probably not Final Fantasy. I haven't really played too many games of Final Fantasy, so I haven't really know. For some reason, I sat down to play just a classic one, just to see what happens. I feel like I go slower on there, but for some reason, you see those little gears that those ropes are holding up? For some reason, one of them, and like in the middle, I already passed it. Like the second of 3. It's just gone. And like, you can't make the rope thing. You can't jump on the rope, go through a tiny crack, and then go through a tiny crack again, and somehow get all the way up there. I don't even know how. I don't think the speedrun community, because I always... Ooh, I did not see that. How did I still not die? I'm so good. I am so good. Basically. Ah! Almost died there. I got lost in my words. Just gonna move my mouse over. Boop. Bam. I do that every time. And then if it's a personal best, I go dug the middle. Just show that I have my beautiful body in this game. Alright, that's 3 out of 7 dimensions. We got 120 levels to go. Which sounds like a lot, but after level 15, we will reach the home stretch. Whew. I haven't actually drunk any of the water. I'm starting to get a little thirsty, so I'm gonna take a little, not like a break, but a drinking break. Don't want to spill this. It's big. That right here. In case you guys were wondering, was playing while drinking with one hand. Like the moon is like probably intended to be the last one, but like the last one that isn't a code was just. Wait, you can get out of bounds in here. If you like use the cloud, like you can see it already loaded in. I'm pretty sure it's actually already loaded in. There's this little secret I want to show you guys at the end. It's stupid. I'm not sure if it's still here, but it's also a little weird. At the same time, I kind of don't. I wish, like, cause at the same time, someone could kind of break the game with it. A little bit. Ah. Like, the moon, I assume, is supposed to be the hardest, but Peach Desert was the last of being the game dimensions. Let's see. But it's not hard enough, I feel. It did somehow make it super popular, and it's never really gone too far back down. I'm not gonna pull that off. There's no way. I was actually looking for the platform. I'm like, where is it? Oh, probably just go. Nope, can't. Alright, let's. The developer was probably aware of this, and you know, making a new dimension. There's a little skip around here, but I'm very. I actually was. I might have been the first to originally think this, because now it's using like the world record for level 6, but I think I might have been the original one to think this. Like, now that I think about it, it was actually probably around like 3 months before the world record was broken. I came up with that skip in my head. And I was like, is this possible? I could like do a really good run. Never actually watching the level 6 thing, which might have already been implanted now that I think about it. But I couldn't seem to pull it off. I still can't. Even though I've seen it's possible, I still can't. I've tried. I still can't even do it. That's actually a little useful for speedrunning. I might show you guys the trick. I'm probably actually not. I'm actually not going to. I'm probably gonna like message speedrun.com thing for if it does still work. Say that somehow he does need to fix it. It's a little developer area thing. And I believe I might be the only one who knows about it. Really don't want anyone breaking the game though, so it's gonna be a no-go, because it's just a little advertisement button that 1,000 Robux you can post your ad there, and it will send you speedrun for it, right? No, I've never tried it because I don't have 1,000 Robux, but I really don't want people just spamming ads randomly because they saw this. Which I'm not even that popular, but even if one viewer's here who's rich with Robux, I really just don't want it to happen. Guys standing at me there, probably not. Like, so far, so good, but this is a bad dimension to speedrun with. I've never actually beaten the game normally in most of the dimensions, so this is pretty cool. Now I can say I did, because as you guys seen, the coils and clouds and stuff, I actually got that because I just wanted to get zombies, and you know, I didn't even know about the different dimensions. Well, I think I might have, but you know, I really want zombies, because I'm like, well, I can beat a majority of the levels. I'm just stuck on, you know, 27, which was a horrible level, by the way. Once I beat it, I quickly finished off the game. Except for level 29. Though I don't think I took a break in between that. I might have. I would hate to do level 27 again, I would think. But, level 29 was pretty hard. Still, I did beat the game, and now I can say I beat the game in all the areas without cheating for all the dimensions and stuff. I was honestly wondering how many dimensions they had. I'm like, wow, this is a lot. No, now I know, because it says I already collected all the dimensions. Also, why I have 210 stars, but again, I will be doing all 210 levels. So, no, it doesn't really matter. Previous world record, or I don't know, whatever Ivory has, the main moderator, I would say, the one that actually does, like, gets in chats. I don't actually know of much of any other moderators that actually chats and stuff. Because there's multiple moderators. But I know he's moderator of the Discord too. But I'm pretty sure I'm like, what? How are you gonna get a goal of like 2 hours and stuff? I'm like, there's no way you're getting 2 hours. A really good run would be, you know, like I was thinking, like my personal best is 14 minutes. It's gotta be somewhat hard because, you know, it's deathless. If you die and still get like the theoretically best possible thing, you can only die like, you know, 6 times every single dimension, and that's just resetting your character at the beginning. I'm actually probably around 8 now. I think about that theoretical best. It's really good, but like, ooh, yeah, those had to have been skinnier than usual. No, I could have clutched that out. Oh well. Well, anyways, 2 hours doing, you know, good runs consistently. I was like, there's no way. Yeah, I didn't read the directions again. I was like, how did this man beat it so fast? And I'm like, oh, it's no major skips. It's allowed. I'm like, oh. Well, this kind of changes my opinion on things. So now I know. 2 hour. I don't know if it was 2 hours. It might have been like 2 hours and 15 minutes, but I know it was 2 hours something. But I'm like, it's not really good. He's like, no, I took a bathroom break during it. I'm like, okay. He was like, I don't know if he said bathroom break, but like 4 or 5 minutes off. I don't even know if it's a he. Anyways, don't suspect many people don't know. Like, I don't suspect many people believe I am a child. Like, I don't actually suspect that. In top 25 was a pretty good time. No, it's not really a thing that children do, speedrunning. Kids these days. Am I right? But, mostly because I have been, like, Minecraft housing parkours and stuff. Sounds a little weird to say, but I have done this game. I have even completed this game. That little moon thing, does that still kill me? Nope. I'm pretty sure lava used to, but I guess I can still just jump through it without dying. Okay then. Alright. But I have been through all this rage quitting so long. It's like, I like doing that. That if I fail hundreds of times on runs, I will keep going, because I know that you can improve. I have rage quitted so many times that I'm just immune to it now. I just like can't rage quit. And I haven't rage quitted in, actually now that I think about it, I rage quit around 2 weeks ago. I had a really good run, and I accidentally walked off a cliff on level 30 on the easy. Wasn't even a slope, just a straight line part. And that was the first time in a very long time I've rage quitted on anything. But I'm just like immune to it now. I like can't rage quit. I'm not 100% sure if I can like pull this off on, yeah, because usually it's invisible wall. I feel like because on the no major skip thing, new run was made, and I'm like, oh, I thought that wasn't possible on that level. No, it was. So the invisible wall wasn't there. So I'm like, huh. I don't think it was this dimension, but I was just wondering if it could be done on multiple. I know it was on Cybernaut only, should have tried it on there. I know it doesn't work on Peach Desert. This is a little bit weird to see light blue outlined moon pieces floating around. That might be a little bit smaller and that's why I missed it. I don't know. The moon is definitely made to be harder. I feel bad for the developer. It was like, you know what? I'm level 27 here. This is possible because I had to go through it. No, that couldn't have been longer. I'm just being bad. Walk through the water. My Roblox person probably needs it after running. Let's see. Yeah, just over an hour. It's a long thing. Oh my goodness. Since I've only completed 3, it's not really right, because I'm almost at the end of 4, to say that I have a 20-minute average now. But, technically speaking, I do. Because then I wouldn't have been improving at all. I hope live streams don't only last for like an hour, because my timer thing said like blah 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 out of an hour. If it does, this is gonna suck to do it again. Because like I've seen some, I actually saw one like last week that was 5 hours long. Like again, I can't really check, so it'd be bad quality. No, after this dimension I'll check. Because it's better now than ever. Let's see. Nope, it's still going live. It looks like it's lagging a bit. By a bit, I mean a lot on my screen. I don't know what it's doing. It's still on the first dimension. Oh boy, some people are commenting. It's because I'm stealing up the internet from this live stream. Oh well, I can't even see the comments. Anyways, it's still going. It's going after an hour. Oh yeah, I forgot. We're in the home stretch now. We're halfway there. You guys hang on to your seats. Yeah, we're still recording. It's definitely been a while. Again, longest thing in the entire game. That's not sarcastic. Let me just say, that looks super cool. Like the ground and stuff, that looks super cool. Also, I like the ice cream sandwiches better without being chocolate. Peach Desert. Remember, I actually died on that last jump because I didn't see it once. That was one time I rage quit. I only rage quit twice on my normal playthrough, my original playthrough of this game. Both of them being level 27. Send help. I'm pretty sure that's actually our description. Just literally send help. I can't like do this anymore. This is such a long run. Because like I'm fine with running Mario Odyssey if I had a, you know, little card. What's it called? Like video capture card. But that's really expensive, first of all. Second of all, it'd be a little bit too long of a live stream because I suck at that game. I've only like ran it once after I beat the game. It was 4.5 hours. Like, world record pace there. 4.5 hours? Oh my goodness. Best ever. Oh, I didn't even see that. Nope. Well, this makes the level a little bit easier. Because you can just jump as far as you want. If you overshoot, then who cares? It makes it feel a little bit weird. Not being three-dimensional now. It makes it feel like it's skinnier than it truly is. Does the moon have cactuses? I don't know. I think I would remember by now, so probably not. We probably died from one. Went in backwards. Alright. We got 90 more levels left. Less than 100. My goodness. Look at my gems. I am so legendary. Now, oh, I was just gonna be pitch black. I was gonna be like, no, this is gonna be weird. This still is a pretty weird thing to run. Weird dimension. Just messes with me. I wanna count down the levels, everyone. Cause watch this. Just 89 left. We're past the home stretch. We might get the home stretch of our home stretch. A half of our half. Instead of simply calling it quarter of the levels left, I'm just gonna call it the home stretch of the home stretch. Well, I don't think 210 is divisible by 4. I just also realized technically the home stretch, you know. I don't want to do that. It just looks weird. Well, that level 3 skip in different dimensions. It looks riskier. I was wrong. I didn't do that on purpose. I mean, I definitely did. It's technically 211, so there isn't really much of an exact home stretch. There isn't a whole number. I can just say that we're past it. So when there's 53 levels left. That, like, I know. It would have to be like 52, I think. I don't know. I don't really care for math right now. I'm in the middle of a run. Well, I think 53 would be home stretch of a home stretch. I think it might. It might be 52 though. Thing is, the home stretch of a home stretch would technically be like a quarter of a level, but I don't care. I'm saying which whole level it would be, so that I'm actually past it. Wow, that contrast is really, really different. That's like bright. I mean, usually it's bright, but something about it looks brighter. I don't know about you. And it's because of the galaxy thing. You can kind of see in the background, I mean. Some of these platforms look like they're made of glass or something. Something that isn't like regular, just plastic, as the game calls it. I don't know if this game was made off of Legos, but I think it is. Oh man, I'm really anxious to go back to Civilization. I feel bad for hogging up the internet this long. It feels like forever. Probably is. Like, do you see those pipes? Some of those pipes, they look like they have tiny circles, like the glass. Because I've made an obby before. It's not amazing, but it definitely does get harder. Checkpoints don't work. I mean, they do. You spawn there. But if you join the game again, it doesn't work. So, you know, can't make it too long. I just want to make it work, and then I might make it long. Have people actually been watching this channel long enough? Almost fell off a cliff. Why isn't that cloud? Oh, I guess the clouds are just changing as I go along. Okay. Are people just spamming me with friend requests? I'm getting a lot more friend requests than I was before. That's like when I come close to them, they turn that color, but when I walk away, they turn back to normal. Also, mind me for not knowing what mnemonic meant. The only context I had ever seen it used in was the demonic sword in this video game. And it was a super good sword. Something about this just seemed... Oh. No wonder. My hand is shaking for some reason the slightest bit. I do not think I touched the water there. I do not think I did at all. Oh well. First time. I don't really care. Dude, that treasure chest was like pure white. I've never actually gone to a treasure chest before. I'm not sure if it was intended. I feel like if it was intended, I might put some sort of badge. Dang it, I keep assuming people's genders. Like, if you look at the sides of everything, like the little skybox, I guess, but it's actually solid, so that you can't go to other levels or see them. Looks like it's made of a different material. It has like little tiny circles or something, I don't know. I don't really want to pause that long, and I've mentioned it a lot, so as I've probably seen, I don't care. You guys are butting in. It's been 211 levels, actually. No, it has been. That's how much I need to do. Because I forgot you need to do the bonus level too. That's why my, and my channel, I'll put the link in the description. Forgot to put it there, but afterwards. Did I say that about other live streams, putting the link in the description? I might have, but I don't want to watch an entire hour to see if I did. Can't pull off that skip. I have so many messages racked up because I've been playing this game so long. Hope my game doesn't crash, that'll be bad. Well, never says I have to do it all in one server. Never says that. It just says no major skip rules. I have to do all the levels and all the dimensions. And bonus level. Why are those green? Like, why are they green and then dimensional? Like cosmic, whatever. Just dang it. Oh well. But it's like, I don't know. It's just because the clouds are white and stuff, so does that mean the texture without the picture and stuff is actually somehow green? Like, it's just kind of weird. I don't know why it would do that. Might have took up too much space. I don't know. Seems a little weird to do. Anyways, I forgot. We're counting down from level 75. That's how many levels we have left. It may be too far away from the computer to actually really have a great microphone. I don't actually have a microphone, but I mean, no, I do. I have a microphone. I mean, I didn't have a great amount of audio. Like, the music might be overriding it, so I mean it a little bit. Probably a fourth of what I'm actually hearing right now. Which isn't actually too loud, but I don't actually talk that loud either. again, with the wall thing, it just like looks weird when you're running past it and you're close to it. It's just like almost waves or something. Sometimes, like not waves as in a person, but like as in like a wave in the ocean, just like has a wave in it. I think I've died to this. Yeah, I have. Can we jump in the lava here? Probably not. What barrel? I don't know why you can jump through the moon though. Like, I don't. It seems a little weird to make it lava. Yes, it does, but you're gonna make it moon and then you can just jump through it? No, it's a little weird. No, you should probably made it lava still. It would have looked lame, but at least let make the moon kill you, because people would probably make it further than they've gone in the moon dimension inside the normal dimension enough to figure out why the moon stuff was killing them. Ah, shoot, I forgot we were counting down again. 71, yay. Look, we're in the moon, but we're actually in outer space at the same time. Yeah, I should have probably said that with the moon dimension. We're in the moon, but we're also in the moon. Like you can see, for some reason they don't have like the cosmic texture. So some of the meters are just like gray. Oh, no way I'm pulling that off. Forgot this is just original retextured. Level 20, there's like 2 little skips. For some reason I don't do them. The one is just kind of like memorization and telling your brain, hey, do this, and then I always forget. And the other one is just, it's not even that hard, I'm not gonna lie. I just like don't do it. I don't know why. Anyways, you guys might have noticed no unlucky stuff where I spawn on top of the yellow. Well, it would be yellow. I think it might still be, but probably not. I have bad memorization. Not spawning above it, so I have to reset my character. Yeah, I complained about that on Speedrun.com. Not necessarily complained, just asked if there was a way to avoid this. And I think Verse might have fixed it. I feel like some of those jumps aren't going as high as they usually do for some reason. I don't know why. It seems to be going faster too. Scratch this. Scratch my nose, definitely not picking it. No, in case you're wondering, not. Technically, when you think about picking, technically scratching your nose. Scratching is still kind of picking. It's technically scratching your nose is picking your nose. But it's the same thing. I didn't pick this nose. I was just born with it. Ha 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 ha. I'm so funny. Ooh, I feel like I almost missed that. Alright, let's see how much is left. Yeah, I'm very obviously jumping as high as I usually would, or else I could do this one without ever stopping. I just don't feel like it for some reason. I feel like I'm going faster and I'm jumping no lower. Well, that's the combination, that's why I can't do this without stopping. That'd be weird. Anyways, I'm probably gonna submit this. This scene doesn't crash, hopefully. But what was I gonna say? There's a little green star in there. It's a little weird to have green stars in the skybox. But I keep noticing on one of the sides, there's just this like one singular green looking star. See if I can point it out next time. Like the ice creams look weird. They're like black, but the little puffy stuff is still brown. But the lollipops aren't normally black, or either they're cosmic. The clouds and everything is starting to get, whatever. Why do I die the very moment I'm like, stop speedrunning? It doesn't even make sense. Well, some girl, I think, might have been a boy. Oh, just joined the level 27. Well, good luck to them. Good, that's all I can say. Unless they've already beaten this. All I can say is good luck. Because this level took me 2 hours. It might have not took other people. Ah, dang it. You darn broken physics. I hate you darn broken physics. Actually, I love you during runs, but I hate you during runs too. It's your fault I fail, and it's your fault I do good. You know what's my fault though? The reason why I'm like this, the reason why I decided it would be a good idea to do around 2.5 hour thing of beating 211 levels. This is 210, but I have to beat the bonus level for some reason. Those of you who just popped in maybe, or are viewing this and just decide to skip somewhere, that's because we're doing all dimensions. And you get a dimension, not only is there a new dimension, but after you beat the game you get a new dimension. So these clocks look creepy-ish. No broken physics. But I get broken physics in the beginning and during my super good run, but not anywhere else. 7 dimensions actually. All listed right here. Normal you also have to do. But you also have to do the bonus level for some reason at the end. So that's why it's technically 211. I have the link in the description. The reason why I haven't been doing much, because this I realized I'm just gonna do for not speedruns. Because I made a channel called Mr. Pringles, but if you can't find it, you know, the right one, I should say it's like the original flavored Pringles. It should only have 2 subscribers, but who knows at the time that you're watching this. Put the link down in the description after this video. I might have said it about other videos, but this time, because I keep saying it, in case you guys just came in, can't actually check the comments or anything. I'm having a little bit of a broken performance. Oh my goodness, ooh. That was hard to pull off. I never saw the green star again. Oh well, you guys might have caught it. My goodness. This is hard. Like, I see them until I'm close to them. Ooh, don't want to fall off the edge at the end. Backwards. Yes, I understand that. Chromium. Alright, 60 levels left. Forgot I was counting down. Right, now I change. For some reason the clouds are a little slow on changing. For some reason I think that is a little slow too. I don't mean that they're stupid. They're literally slow on changing. Wish I had a webcam, but I'm not a grown man or in, like, you know, college person. Alright, 59 levels left. Let's stop for a water break right here. Alright, I always spill water on me during that. It's like a 50th anniversary of ice, like icy things. Whatever the company is, has 2 E's, so I'm not sure if it's icy or ice, like, I assume it's icy, I don't know. But 50th anniversary cup at Cinema World, it's a reusable one. And because it's completely circular, and it's a big circle, I'm always spilling it on me. Really thought I'd get thirstier. I'm actually pretty thirsty, but I have to take water breaks constantly. Now I'm thirstier than I already was. Dang it, why do I have to drink to remind myself that water exists? Oh, forgot about countdown. 57, yay. Technically 58 because bonus level. I only say that in case you're just butting into, you know. I probably should say butting, just joining in. The live stream. Like all that garbage about dimensions and 211 levels and stuff. My other channel on Speedrun's garbage. I only say that once after this dimension. We do only have 2 dimensions left. Only 2. We're getting there. Oop. Forgot about this one. Getting a little bit of lag. Well, because the skyblock blocks, when I say skyblock, is so, like, bright, that happens. This is the worst design level. Especially the ending. The ending sucks to speedrun. You have to, it's like kind of risky, but at the same time it's like you have to do it so it's to do it in such an optimizable way and everything to actually get a good run. I forgot actually. I have a speedrun.com account. Don't mind me for not knowing what the moniker meant or dreadful. I thought they both meant epic because I didn't know much context when I was younger. Because me not very smart younger. I didn't say when I was. I'm still not smart. But I'll have what that's called. I'll have a link to my profile in the description as well. I'm starting to rack up a few speedruns and quite a few games and stuff. At the beginning, we actually ended the live stream because we got a really bad lag thing. It was just getting worse as we went along. So sometimes I've still had that lag thing. My goodness. The only reason why I'm thirsty is probably because I'm talking so much. Dang it. Oh, I forgot about level countdown. 51. Technically 52. That was really bad. Not only did I not hit it at first, but really bad portal thing as well. No, it wasn't a really bad. I was gonna say a really bad portal thing. That's the funnest skip ever. Besides the level 27 Peach Desert one that isn't a no major skip. Besides that one, it's the best ever. I mean, it's so good. The trees are weird. Why do they get textured as I go along? Treasure box. Whee! You guys are just joining in. No, I'm not gonna say the annoying thing for people who aren't. It takes way too long. I'm starting to get tired of talking. Bad luck. That was a lag portal. The only reason why I have 210 stars is because I may or may not have used gravity coils when they were overpowered. The only reason why I bought the cloud was because, just for the world record. No one's beaten by, like, a moderator, I agree, is the person's Speedrun.com account. Like, the reason why you won't find me was called Dreadful Kirby's. I didn't know what dreadful meant. Because that wasn't very smart. Was not the all-knowing, all-seeing eye. But that would be weird if I was an eyeball. I still am not an eyeball. I'm a person. But, I spelled it wrong on purpose and stuff. Well, actually, I didn't spell dreadful wrong on purpose. It's because I always draw things that end in a full. Always have 2 L's. No, it's like it either has 2 L's or 1. And well, I guess I only saw ones with 2. So I said, I put 2 on it, when in reality, I should only have 1. Unless I'm being stupid and I'm actually getting this wrong. Twice in a row. What if it doesn't have any else and I'm just being stupid? Or it has 3 or 4, and so on. Dreadful blah blah blah. Technically there's 211 levels because, oh my goodness, why do I keep saying this? Why do I have to keep saying this? You know what, either you could go to a different timestamp or not. Timestamp or just somewhere in the video to listen to it, but I don't like saying it, especially if you've been watching this live stream. It's probably pretty annoying to hear. Is my voice not loud enough? It might just not be loud enough. Forgot we're counting down, but at the same time I keep saying I forgot, when in reality I didn't. I just keep saying it so many times. 45 levels left. Technically 46 because I have to do the bonus level. It's in the rules. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That was the most amazing 16 level run I have ever had. I'm not sure if I've ever done as quality as not stopping and actually pulling off the skips that I wanted. Unless I didn't pull off that one skip. I think I might have. Anyways, I already said this, but it was at the beginning, so you might have not heard it. There was a world record that lasted for, dang it, around 2 years. And then it was broken, just a while ago. They haven't submitted it to speedrun.com. Dang it. I think I let go of my W a little bit, but I don't feel like I did a bunch. Just fully let go. I feel like holding my mouse still, because while I was dead, it still shakes it. I made that. Wow, so that means world record is still possible. I could just implement that trick and do as good as humanly possible. Then again, the best theoretical time right now. It's just only 6 seconds better than world record. At the same time but at the same time, I don't think you realize this, but they pull off every trick in the book as good as any human on the planet has done. If you were to combine all of those times and then add 30 seconds for walking to the yellow line, and some of them are in different positions and stuff, do you realize that is not a lot of less than, you can see the earth down there is just completely brown. I don't know why they aren't textured until I go over to them. That is really weird. I don't like it. Oh yeah, this is another copy one. That money does look weird though. I feel like this is just Mario Bros. In different dimensions or color palettes. With the negative worlds and stuff. It's actually not the negative world. It's world 37. I want to say 36, but I'm pretty sure it's actually 30. Well, I don't know, it might be 36. I'm not sure if 0 is counted as 0. But 37. I'm pretty sure. Because, I'm not sure if 0 counts as 0 or 1. Because then there would be 255 worlds, but I don't know. I guess it's up for people to decide. World 35 or 36 is actually a blank tile, and I don't know when it's used. It's just blank completely, not textured or anything. So if you go to a random world, usually its color palettes are broken, and it's just weird. it's broken. And sometimes it usually takes levels and switches them up with different color palettes. Sometimes there's pure messy, which is what the negative worlds are. But the first digit is actually a blank space in the game's files. Like, I don't know. I think it's like world. Like, I think the world right after it, 37/36. It's like a blue square, I don't know. For like the overworld sky. Not the underground stuff. Like, it sounds weird saying overworld, because then it's like underworld, but no, just underground. I don't know what else I would call it, just land, I guess. Ground. The ground sky. Texture. Is, like, would be world 36/35. But because it's blank, it makes it look like it's -1, but it's actually blank space -1. So, people have been thinking it's an Easter egg, maybe. Or at least that's what some people have been thinking. It's just an Easter egg. No. It is, like, full-on broken. And you can actually activate it with a Game Genie. You can set it to whatever world you want. It's amazing. Happens to be I learned this from Cosmic, so don't think I found this out on my own. And you were like, why have you never shown us this on your YouTube channel? They don't have a Game Genie. Or a Game Genie card, whatever that might be. I don't even know how the Game Genie works. Is it original hardware just with cheat codes implanted? Or like where you can put cheat codes? I don't even get it. I don't know how it works. Oh no. It's the weird clouds again. Again, didn't forget the countdown. Just didn't want to because of my voice. It's starting to make my throat dry. But 33 levels left. We are getting there. Technically 34 because for some reason we have to do the bonus. So I swear this technically isn't clickbait. Technically it is actually. It's 211 levels because you're required to do bonus levels. That's why my 135 the old like dimensions for the levels wasn't valid. It stinks. Not actually because that was like first try, I didn't actually care. I haven't actually submitted one since. I don't know why I've done a few runs. I will have my second channel. Oh man, link in the description. This is weird. Because I post all my speedruns there. I'm not sure if I've said this before in previous things. It's called Mr. Pringles. Has 2 subscribers. Sorry, I just said this a lot. No, we're so far in the stream. Anyways, this link will be in the description if you guys might wonder what that link is. So there's 7 dimensions. You get all the dimensions after not only just entering the code moon, but in the default, but you get 5 more for completing each and like completing the game more and more times. It's like 1, you get another dimension. 2, I'm not sure if you can just always do default or if you have to do the other dimensions. Sorry, taking a water break. But the only reason I have 210 stars is because I used the coils when they were overpowered. Oops. 1 dimension left. Don't want to make it normal. And then restart halfway through it. I was taking a water break. Basically, I don't actually think I have to say this again. My annoying, really long thing. Because I have just like kind of spread it out and said it throughout last dimension. There's not really much to talk about. Oh, that was beautiful. Whatever that person did was beautiful. You guys don't know why I have helicopter T-pose. You're about to see her at least, hopefully. Whee! Jump through it. Pop. Oops, I was gonna pull off that skip, but I'm not sure. I actually could make that. Whoop. Whoop. It's actually faster to do the skips in a different way. Huh. There is a no major skip where sometimes you go to that island. I actually came up with it while doing my 5 levels thing. I was like, this is way too hard, man. I'm like, I can't do this. Like, I'm just speed cool. I used to have the world record. And then I became last place because people found out level 4 and others, level 5 and stuff. But at one point, I technically had the world record. I was the first person to do it. Because I'm just assuming because I'm last place. So, I had the former world record. 27 levels left. Because technically it's 211. Because I have to do the bonus level. Man, I am not ever going to do this again. Well, I probably am. I'm not gonna lie. Not any, like, meantime. Oh yeah, that's why we have helicopter depots. This is the worst design level. It's so big. You just have to wrap around. Whoop. This actually looks pretty cool. I have to, like, put my mouse somewhere. But I, like, shift lock, because now I'm used to it. Oh, how did I not die there? I jumped way too late and then almost flew off a cliff. This is actually pretty cool, but it's hard to play with. It looks like someone's hovering over me. Besides the shift lock thing, and I'm just used to it. Doing first person isn't honestly all that bad. It actually looks like pretty cool. Looks like you're not gonna make half the jumps, but I know my physics well enough now. Except for level 28. Level 28 has broken physics. That's why I failed all my runs on my speedrun thing, link in the channel. Why did I say link in the channel? Link to the channel in the description, I meant. Also, how was there, like, water inside out, like, covering out the lava, and then water is falling into the lava? This makes no sense. Oh, hey, look, there's a 10. How strange. If I knew some of the actual no major skips and I could pull them off, I'd be pulling off a lot. However, they're very hard. I'm gonna learn one over this, like, next week or something. I have a lot of spare time, or at least a weekend. I always have spare time on the weekends. Now I'm on quarantine. So, Jaden is sometimes here. Like, you guys might remember him from previous live streams. That, you know, his channel is the official light, which I'll also put in the description. Probably in my other live streams, if I haven't already, because I feel like I probably mentioned this multiple times. Now that I'm reminding myself so many times, if you guys have stayed to the end, I've said this many times. The reason why some people might be coming in is because they saw 210 levels and it being a long live stream. And guess what? You missed all the excitement. Technically it's 211 because you have to put a bonus level. But this is the last mention. And I only have 20 levels left. The speed coil and stuff used to be so good. Now they're garbage, which I can say is actually kinda good, the gravity coil part. Because now the run is actually impressive. I think it's like 2 minutes and 40 seconds still. Wait. I don't know. It might not be 2 minutes and 40 seconds. I don't know why some of these bricks just aren't the right color. How do you skip over them? Well, it's probably with actually, like, the scripting of the game, not the design. So, yeah, I guess I can see it happening. Yeah. Ooh, that's really precise to pull off. Unless you get broken physics. Broken physics is the best and the worst. They broke my run. Dang it. Oop. Weirdest thing is that my live streams are getting lots and lots of views. Like my second most viewed video is my second most recent video. I barely do videos now, so I'm in the speedrunning business and stuff. But you know, I also want to play casual. You know, which I might live stream like zombie attack or something with my good friend. Definitely not today. I'm already hogging up all the internet long enough. Ooh. Why does that look so skinny? It can't be skinnier. Wait, it might, because this is a little bit remixed. It'd be harder, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it doesn't look normal. That last jump. And I know some of them aren't. That is a funky pyramid. Not as bad as Cybernauts, but it's a funky pyramid. Alright, how much level? Ooh, we got 15 levels left. This marathon is about to end. And yeah, now we just gotta beat up with zombies, and then speed coil, gravity coil, and with clouds, no major skips, any %, and no skips. No, I'm just messing with you. That would be a nice category, just old categories. I don't think it's popular enough though. Oop. This only has like 5 runners. I think I'm gonna be their 6th. It might only have 4 and I'll be their 5th, but it doesn't have a lot of runners. I'm not gonna lie. Awkward silence. Can we just walk through the bricks without dying now? Brick. That is so weird. Why would you do that? I'm so glad to go back to Civilization soon. I'm gonna begin our countdown at 10 levels. Again, bonus levels, technically 211, but this is the last dimension. So, 12 levels left. I've only had 3 water breaks. Yeah. I'm gonna take a water break after this though. Now it's getting a little dry. Here, let's just reset my character. That was weird. That was really weird. Wait, is this the dimension? This has gotta be it. If it isn't, I don't know what is. It is! I did it! I saved the world! Yes, it's amazing. Like, these make this platforms look skinnier just by being 3-dimensional. Also, they look out of texture. They're just very bad. I don't know, like, it just isn't normal. This just doesn't look normal. Oh, oops, 10 levels left. I'm pretty sure. Yep, now it's not. Now it's not. I thought that was level 21. These leaf textures look different. Are they different? Or is it just an illusion while I'm running? It doesn't look different. That's only... I think they look brighter because of the sky box maybe. But I don't know. Oh yeah, 8 levels left. We getting there. Is it weird that I feel like I can see the inside of my headphones on my ears? Or at least I can see them. But I can't see my ears. It's like, I wish I could turn my head to see it. Because I feel like I see the inside of my headphones without seeing my ears. But that doesn't make any sense. I'm probably not. If I do, that's just not... It can't. It's scientifically proven. Whoop. Alright. This is weird. This is a weird one. I can already tell. This is a weird one. Whoop, whoop. Why was that one darker than the rest? The little grass was darker. You jump on those. I kind of want to test it, but at the same time, I just want to go back to civilization. Oh yeah, I forgot about the top 10 countdown this time. I actually did. Alright, 5 left. 5 left. Oh, I want a brick. I want a cookie sandwich. Like an ice cream sandwich made out of bricks. Mmm. Tastes like blueberry bricks. Why is that one never textured? That one's still vanilla and not blueberry bricks. Bricky blueberry. Best flavor ever. Alright. We got 4 more levels. No broken physics, please. Why is everything flooding with water? Like, I don't understand. No broken physics. Yay! Good job. No broken physics. That's why one of my failed runs happened. That would have been a personal best too. Alright, those gears look weird. The rest of it is surprisingly somewhat normal. But those gears, that grass is very clearly not the same as this grass. It actually might be. But I'm pretty sure... Oop. The grass might actually be like a Roblox material. Oop. Headphones are falling off. Come on. 3 levels left. Just get this over with. Go back to civilization. Most importantly, stop hogging the internet from everyone. Yes. Oh, it's happening again. I'm thinking my game is lagging so badly. Wow, this is weird. This is not okay. Whoop. Like how you can overshoot now and it doesn't matter. Because then you just go like that. It's the easiest level 30 ever. Except for this part, it makes it feel skinnier than it really is. It's always been that skinny. Definitely not the same as like one of the other ones. I forgot what it was. Can't remember. Alright. 2 more levels left. Just this and the bonus level. And we are out. Full 0 and 31 in Final Destiny. Which Final Destiny is impossible. It's just one jump. The rest of it is fine. It's already and everything. I actually bought it. Because, I bought everything else. The run is gonna end very shortly. Oh my goodness. And am I glad? And am I glad? Oh, this might not be first try. Alright, I think we did the hard part. We did the hard part. This should be a first try, easy win. Easy GG. I just felt like doing this because I wanted a live stream that I haven't gotten in a while. Mostly for views. Also, because now I can say I've done not only every level without the OP gravity coils and stuff, but I have done the longest run in Speedrun 4 ever. Well, probably not, but like longest category. Longest run. I'm hoping I'm not last place. Alright. That's the end. Thank you everyone for coming in. And goodbye. There's gonna be a little bit of kind of like a video thing here.